What is going on, guys? This is Garrett, and today we are building a brand new car in the crew, and today I'm going to be building the 69 Dodge Charger Super Bee. I know that, the most Super Bees people know about are the new 2012s, 13s, but I wanted to do a throwback and throw it on the old Dodge Charger because I love this car. I mean, it's a beast. It's really mean looking. I mean, look at the car. So I threw on an ionized yellow paint job because the metallic paints they didn't cut it. They were very, they were off. One looked kind of greenish yellow, one looked like just a dry, they were too plain. You have to mix up with the ionized. The interior, I went with a little bit of yellow on top of the car. I didn't want to go over the top with it, so I just added, I add the yellow to the inside of the seats, which I thought was a nice accent. The front bumpers, I was hoping for an all-black front bumper, but this car doesn't allow for that. So I had to use I had to end up using chrome with black on my bumper, which is fine. It still came out looking pretty good because the yellow and chrome and black actually looks really good together. It doesn't look weird, but an all-black bumper would be something that would be great. The same way with the rear bumpers. I was trying to find an all-black one, but I couldn't, so I decided I'll go with just a, light all the way across the back and have yellow paint around it because I figured, might as well go with as close as you can get to what you want without being able to. And I didn't go with any side skirts because I felt, I don't want, any exhaust coming out the side of the car, so I decided to take the exhaust off. I used chrome rims, and then I used just the standard stock car wing instead of that drag wing because that makes no sense. I did, of course, throw on a flat black hood here. I thought the flat black looked a lot better than the, carbon. I'm not a big fan of carbon. Carbon's nice, but I like flat black a lot more. Carbon looks good on certain types of cars. But I do go back here, and I believe I changed the bumper on the front. It's one of those things you have second guesses and you think about it for a second, you're like, I think I can do better. And I go back, I look through the bumpers, not really finding what I'm looking for. So, these car builds, they're really fun to do, but sometimes it's hard to find the car you want or what you want on the car. So it takes a little bit of time, but once you find what you want, it feels so good to have that perfect car exactly how you want it. I go into here, show the performance, no reason to, you can't buy new parts yet. But I do take it into a race to see how it performs in comparison to other performance spec cars, which this happened to be a muscle car race, which was kind of cool, driving a muscle car. One thing I can say about this car is if you're able to control drifting, like power sliding in this game, if you're able to control the back end on this car, it does do a really good job of drifting for you because it's so heavy in the back end. So one fun thing to do with this car when you do race it, which I know it makes you slower when you do it, but drifting it is definitely something that's really good. This clip here is a pretty good view of what drifting, power sliding you can do in it, and it has a lot of control too when you do it, because it's so big, so it doesn't just take off on you, it really pulls into the drift really nicely, so that's why I really like to use it as a drift car. Plus, who doesn't like to drift a huge muscle car? Not to mention the top end speed and the acceleration is really good. Another really good drift there. It's a really fun car to use. I enjoyed building it. I do plan on doing other builds with this car probably. I might build like one that looks like a CUDA or something, but this car overall is a really good car to have, and might as well make it look like a Super Bee itself. But yeah, guys, that is my Dodge Charger Super Bee 1969, baby. I'll see you guys on the next car build.